But yeah, anyways, you guys, make sure you guys check out. Oh my god, you're so cute. But yeah, this is my daughter, Molly, and I love her so much. But yeah, make sure you guys are watching all of my piano comps. Yes, these are all original. I spent a lot of time. I literally ruined my sleep schedule making these pieces for you guys. I've been staying up all day and all night making these for you guys, so make sure you guys are watching all of them and liking and leaving nice comments. Also hit that share button too. Oh man, fuck you guys, man. You moids and your negative energy. Oh god, I love you. Okay, do I get Wendy's or do I get Starbucks? What do you think I should do? Oh, guys, I love you so much. My sweet, sweet, sweet little angel. She's so cute. I just love her so much. I don't know if you guys could tell, but she is like... She's like the love of my life. Like, she's actually, like, I just love her so much. She's just so cute. Alright, let's see. Wendy's April, have you even had Wendy's pancakes? I didn't even know Wendy's had pancakes. And I swear, if Wendy's doesn't even serve pancakes, you're gonna be in trouble. Americans love pancakes. I don't like pancakes. No, fucking Team Waffles, bro. Man, if you like pancakes over waffles, you're a mentally ill fat bitch, man, on God. Like, bro, waffles are where it's at. Like, dude, seriously, I actually believe this. And anybody that likes pancakes over waffles, you're fucking crazy. Mental illness. No, I've always hard preferred waffles over pancakes. I don't really like pancakes much. Honestly, like, I don't like the texture and the way it holds moisture and it holds bacteria because of all the whole... Yeah, dude, yeah, fuck pancakes, bro. Fuck pancakes on God, man. Disgusting. Yeah, no, it's like, yeah, pancakes really is white people shit, man, and you whites have terrible yeah, you know what? White people would love pancakes. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. I didn't know pancakes were a white people thing. But yeah, no, waffles is where it's at. Yeah. Guys, comment, are you team pancakes or team waffle? Like, I just don't like the texture, man. Bro, nothing beats a fucking waffle. Dude, like, honestly, like... Yeah, like, I've been eating, like, takeout, like, every day. Should I make avocado toast? I'm like, you know, low-key, yeah, no, this is perfect time to order Wendy's breakfast, but, like, low-key, it's like... I just barely, you know, like, I've been sick for the past few days. I should probably... Yeah, honestly, you guys, I hate to disappoint, but I'm probably gonna make avocado toast. Because, like, yeah, maybe that's why I've been sick for so long, you know. So, yeah, fuck all of you worthless males. Man, and 8-ball, you stupid bitch. But anyways, you guys, make sure you guys check out my piano comps. Like, I work super hard on them. Super, super hard. Like I said, I've literally been staying up all night, or like all day and all night doing this. This is why I haven't been streaming on my main channel. So like I said, I work hard. I mean, I love the piano. I fuck with the music. But no, there's a lot of hard work. So you guys owe me. You owe me. You owe me that like and share. So, and you better fucking listen to all of it. You know, it's really fucking, you know, fuck you thankless moids, man. You know, it's like, hello. Hello. No, she's just so cute. I have my cat with me, just so you guys know. You guys can't see her, but she's, like, right here. And, yeah, like I said, all of my social medias, including the spicy content sites, located in the link me, which has been in my chat. If you're a male suffering with a low IQ, male intelligence, you could always go into Google and type olive oil run link me. I'm sure you'll find it. It should be the first results. That link me has all of my social medias. If you don't see something on there, then I don't have it. Pretty, it's no mystery. All right, are we clear on all that? So yeah, because I'm probably gonna head over to my main channel in a minute. So you fucking better subscribe to my main channel. So, I mean, I'm only streaming, yeah, if you guys don't know, I'm only streaming on here because I want to watch time hours, which we've been doing really good, honestly. Like, yeah, it's like I'm kind of really privileged. I mean, to think that there's people that will spend months and years trying to meet these requirements and, like, still not succeed is crazy, because, like, yeah, we've just been, let me see when we began streaming, and I haven't even put a lot of time into this, like, streaming on this channel. Like, I've came on to, like, sleep a couple times, and, maybe here and there, like, especially recently, because I'm trying to get the thing done. But yeah, like, about, like, 3 or 4 weeks, yeah, and I haven't even been, like, consistent with this. I've, like, forgot about this place, yeah, the whole week I forgot. So, technically, yeah, we spent about 3 weeks, and we're pretty much, this studio takes, I think, 3 days to update. After updates, so I calculated we were at 2, and if we're at 2, let's, like, the data over here, I think 2.2. Yeah, so, we've been, like, really, speed running this shit. So, 2, 3, yeah, so basically, after, the final total, like, if I stopped if I stopped coming back here, I'm pretty sure we're at 2.4 or 2.4. And so pretty much, if I really wanted to, we could complete this. We could get the 600. If I spent all day streaming, I could do it in 1 day, but there's no need to. So, we're probably gonna get there in, like, 2-3 days, literally. I'll be generous because, like, I actually need to spend more time on my main channel. I've, like, really abandoned my main channel. It's not good, guys. They're probably wondering, where is she? Yeah, because these, lot of these, tards on the main, like, they don't fucking listen. I keep telling them, you need to go subscribe to my piano channel, but they don't listen. And then whenever I'm, like, not on for a day and I come back, they're like, where are you? And it's like, you fucking stupid bitch. If only you listen, you don't fucking obey me, bitch. You need to listen to me, and you'd know that, yeah, I didn't go anywhere. So, yeah, and if you guys are subscribed to my main channel, make sure you tell the retards to go subscribe to the piano channel. If you see anybody that's been like, where have you been, or, or I miss your shit, make sure you tell those tards. Why don't you listen? You don't listen to the queen? Well, that's fucking cringe. Go subscribe to her piano channel. So, yeah, everybody needs to get here. So, oh, also, you guys, I am so excited. If you guys don't know, I'm getting a bigger place, and so I'm shopping for, grands. Man, I'm gonna have, like, the sickest grand piano. Bro, like, honestly, like, what I'm thinking about doing is, like, when I get my grand piano, I'm gonna put a pink wrap on it, make it a Barbie piano. What do you guys think about that? And I'm not actually gonna paint it, like, that's crazy. We're just gonna do pink wrap on it. But yeah, man, dude, like, these bro, like, some of these fucking pianos are, like, a $250,000. Like, I didn't know that it got that expensive, which, low-key, dude, it's low-key a racket. Like, there's no way that a hunk of wood and some strings is $250,000. Did you guys know that some of these grand pianos are $250,000? It's fucking crazy, man. So, but yeah, we're gonna get maybe we get a baby grand. So, grand or baby grand, I'll see what fits better, But yeah, so we're gonna be getting that soon, and, once I get my grand, what I might start doing is I might start doing like videos, like have a whole like piano film setup, so I could write that shit off low key. So, yeah, I might be, you know, this might be a new addition to the piano channel. You know, we'll do like concert performances. It won't be on stream because I have to use microphone equipment. YouTube has a noise cancellation thing, so yeah. And yeah, hopefully we could get this channel like, you know, I don't know. I don't really like setting goals, especially with shit you can't really predict. But, you know, I'm hoping we could maybe one day get this channel to 100K. It's crazy, I have a channel with 500K, but, you know, maybe one day this will have 100K. I don't know. I hope so. So, yeah, you know, I think that, yeah, make sure you guys, you know, I'm like the most underrated fucking musician in like the game. That's fucked up. Can you guys name a single like fucking composer that like looks the way I do? You know, Moggs as hard as I do and fucking it has as much talent as me. Like, it's fucked up, man. Oh my god, what the fuck was that? But yeah, like literally, I fucking Mog. It fucking, like I said, I mean, I'm the best piano player in the world. Straight up, bitch. Fucking bring Beethoven back to life, man. I don't give a fuck, man. I'd fucking challenge him to a piano battle. I'd fucking beat his death ass. So, seriously. Like, it's so fucked up how underrated I feel like kind of taken advantage of. So you guys need to change that. Make sure you're hitting that share button. So somebody said, you man. Yes, I am. So don't fuck with me, bitch, or I'll grape you. You know what? I'm gonna start saying that I'm a man and like making grape threats. You better not sexually harass me, or you better not say anything inappropriate. Otherwise, I start to think or get very grape thoughts. You know, like, you know, I don't know why, like, men don't, like, talk shit like that to each other. Like, if you want a dude to leave you alone, just threaten to grape him. Like, that'll get him to fuck up. Yeah, guys, seriously, it's like, you guys need to get smarter. Like, if there's a guy that won't leave you alone, bugging you a lot, just act like a grapist. Oh, that'll get him to run. That'll get him to run. But, yeah, no, so I'm gonna start... Yeah, bro, all kinds of strategies I've used to get the moids to go away. And just so you guys know, yeah, like the least effective tactic to get men to like leave you alone if you're a woman in here is like, yeah, so this is the least effective. This actually has the opposite effect. If you say that you are in a relationship, you're actually gonna have the opposite effect. If you say that you're, oh my god, it's actually really bad. They say, whoa, it doesn't matter, well, I'll fight them, or we'll just leave them. Like, actually, the harassment triples. Isn't that interesting? It just goes to show the kind of, rape nature males have. Just so you guys know, the reason why most males, when you tell them you're taken or married, it's like the opposite effect. It's because many have the very nasty grape nature. So, like, the only things that work... if you're a girl, is you need to say you're a man, but even so, it's kind of 50-50. I know, yeah, it's a little bit 50-50. Or you say, if you want 100% success rate, just say you're 10. Just say you're 10, man. Every time you know, if I really want the fucking, you know, if it's really bad and there's a lot of, like, nasty grapist or incels, I am 10, so watch how you talk to me, bitch. You know, and what the fuck are they gonna do about it? Say, though, no, you are not. Oh, so what are you, a fucking groomer? So, yeah, because just so you guys know, like, this is like a, you know, big thing, but like, a lot of pedophiles, when they get caught being preds, what they do is, oh, well, I didn't know, like, she looked, like, literally, like, they'll, like, get caught preying on, like, somebody that's literally 8. Well, she looks 30 to me. So, yeah, they just sound ridiculous saying, no, you're not. So, if you really want to be left alone by the moid, just say you're 10. What are they going to do? Say that you don't look it? So, they have no choice but to fuck off. And if they don't, then literally just call Chris Hansen, just call the police. Somebody said liberals are predators. No, they're not. That's so not true. Matter of fact, conservatives have proven to be not only mentally ill, not only violent, not only, like, fucking insane preds, but, also, like, rapists, too. Hello, the island? Did we forget about fucking Diddy oil? Like, come on, bro. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, name me a single liberal. Alright? Yeah, I don't think we know any liberals that have been, like, you know, caught for being a sick prat, or yeah, I don't really think we see this on the news, but we're always seeing conservatives. There's a reason why. I mean, because conservatives, one, quite frankly, they're stupid, so of course they're getting caught, and number two, they're sick in the head. They're sick, which is why they're conservative. You know, it's like, literally, this is why I think, like, honestly, it's like, we should take away men's right to vote, because they're ruining the country. And it's fucked up, because even when we get a really great administration, think about this, even if we get an amazing administration, like Obama, or Biden was awesome, right? Well, guess what? All it takes is these stupid men, because let's not forget the majority of the people voting to ruin the country is men, okay? They just vote red, and oh, it's all torn down. Oh, and all the work is undone. So it's kind of very, like, sad, you know? It's very frustrating. So yeah, this is why we need to keep men in the kitchen. Like, I know that some of you guys vote right. You're a good Moid voter. I get it, but, like, you know, most of your gang doesn't. It's a net negative. So if we want to achieve, right, the objective here, right, if we actually want to accomplish the goal, and the goal is just to, you know, the big picture is to have heaven on earth, have heaven in America, right? You know, not to deal with these fucking unnecessary, outlandish problems, or not have a retard troll in office fucking, you know, chimp it out in office. All right. I'd definitely say that Trump's actually, bro, this is totally chimping out. If I've ever seen chimping out, Trump's been really chimping out a lot. All right, he did not need to, you know. I'm Jewish. I'm pro Israel. Obviously, they are our ally. But bro, this other shit, like, fucking, like, he literally started a whole, like, fucking, like, widespread conflict in the Middle East through unnecessary, like, provocative actions, trolling. What the fuck? Did you see what he did with Maduro? And whether you guys like Maduro or not, what you guys don't understand is every action has a reaction. He just, do you really think that they're just gonna let it go and whew, like it never happened? So let's say hypothetically the next administration we get is a good one. Let's say Kamala wins, okay? Perhaps Kamala might need to clean up, deal with the cleanup of Trump's terrible actions. And I think these retard conservatives, perhaps they do this on purpose. Perhaps they fuck up the country on purpose to sabotage, so that when it's blue, it makes us look bad. Like, oh no, it's there. Because, like, remember the Afghanistan, like, literally, and who got blamed? And who did they blame? Exactly. So it's just so annoying. Fuck all of you conservatives, man. Like, you guys are so annoying. Or really, it's men, honestly, quite frankly. And even the female conservative voters, I bet you their husbands are forcing them. Their husbands are forcing them. Seriously, I'm not joking. So really, all those conservatives are just men, and men hijacking, holding women hostage, imprisoning women, and forcing them to vote red because they want to ruin the country. That's the truth. This is why you men need to stay in the kitchen. There's nothing wrong with the kitchen, men. You men love the kitchen. Men thrive in the kitchen. You know, you just need to stay in the kitchen. I don't know why you left the kitchen. What, was the mixer broken? What, did you not get that new apron you wanted? Like, fuck you moids, bro. It's like, what was so wrong with the kitchen, bro? Go back to the kitchen and let the woman vote, okay? Don't worry about it. Just worry about, you know, making sure those sandwiches are ready. And make sure, don't forget to toast the bread. Make sure you're baking, you know, brownies, or bake the cupcakes. Bake the cupcakes, you know, and make sure you're reading the kids' bedtime story. Like, who the fuck wants to go out and vote? Like, come on, like, you really want to be waiting in those lines, and when you could just be decorating cupcakes. So you men just stay in the kitchen, bro. Only the kitchen appreciates you. No one wants you to vote, men, and nobody appreciates your vote, especially you conservatives. So why don't you just go where you're appreciated, like the kitchen? So, I mean it. I think the kitchen is really good for men. You know, I was raised by a single dad, and my dad loved the kitchen. My dad loved the kitchen. And I'm sure that if you guys just gave the kitchen a chance, I'm sure you guys would love the kitchen just as much as my dad did. So, yeah, fucking, take away men's right to vote. Keep them in the kitchen. Keep them in the kitchen. Like, we need to go, fucking find these moids, detain them, and put their ass back in the kitchen. You know, and also, men aren't happy. What did I hear about this moid loneliness epidemic? You wouldn't be so lonely had you stayed your ass in the kitchen. You would have had plenty of kitchen appliances to keep you plenty company. You would have had your mixer, the spoon, the spatula, all your BFFs, all in the kitchen. So you wouldn't be all lonely and mental health. I assure you that mixer and spatula would have kept you company. So please go back to the kitchen, bro. You men are ruining the world. Fuck you guys, men. You ruined the world. And like I said, I mean, I really hope that males, or like, you know, some males learn their lesson from what we're seeing happening. But most won't, because most are idiots. But, you know, I guess, like I said, I just really hope that people start learning, you know, because we got to get it right. We got to get it right. The fact that we still have a red political party, that really speaks volumes as to, I guess, where we're at in terms of a civilization. So, if you're a male, you know, and you are, you know, still wanting to insist on voting, vote for, ask a woman who to vote for. You need to ask before you vote, okay? Don't just make your own decision, and you better not listen to another male. So, you ask a woman. Ask a woman. She'll tell you who to vote for. And just listen to her. All right? You listen to that woman. So if she says you're voting for Kamala, then bitch, you're voting for Kamala. If she says you're voting for you're going to vote for Mondani then. If she says we're voting Hillary, then you shut the fuck up and vote Hillary. Do I make myself clear? You don't fucking vote without fucking consulting with a woman. Period. And you guys, like, I'm not, like, you know, you see, this is the difference between misogyny and misandry, right? Misogyny just wants women to not vote because they want to hurt them. We want you, but misandry, we want you to not vote because we're tired of you. You're not only hurting yourself, but you're hurting everybody, and you're hurting the planet. We want you to not vote because we want to put a stop to your nonsense. Okay? And I'm really, like, talking to the males that are, like, voting for, like, you know, the red. It's never good. It's never good. You've not had one single good administration. It's never been good. They've never not created total chaos for the blue to clean up. Or when a blue administration comes, we're just basically, like, the janitors at this point. We can't even really, and it kind of gets in the way of, like, getting shit done, too. Think about it, and think of how much money, our money, by the way, we're paying. How you guys are bad for the economy because we're wasting a lot of money too. So we are just trying to stop you guys from economically draining resources. If you drain on the resource, fucking causing unnecessary distress, unnecessary problem, and wasting time. So yeah, this right here perfectly shows the difference between misandry and misogyny. So it's for your own fucking good. You listen to a woman. You listen to a goddamn woman. And if you don't have a woman to tell you who to vote for, well, you could come to my channel. Anytime there's any kind of elections or voting, you come to my channel. All right? Any kind of elections or anything, you come here and I'll tell you who to vote for, okay? So you have no excuse. So who should, okay, so if Kamala, okay, so I'll tell you who you should vote for. We don't know who's going to be on the ballot, obviously, but if Kamala is running, you vote for fucking Kamala. You vote for Kamala, bro. Yeah, just vote for literally or whoever is blue. It doesn't matter, just trust me. But yeah, you're gonna vote for Kamala. I would say like this. If it is, okay, if Newsom runs, Newsom's okay to vote for, but if it's Kamala and Newsom, you vote for Kamala. If it's Kamala and Mondale, like, honestly, like, they're both good, but, you know, no, we need to concentrate the votes on Kamala, because we don't want to waste votes. Just Kamala, 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 alright? Kamala, Kamala, Kamala. If it's Kamala or Hillary, oh, that's a little bit tough, because I like them both. We'll make a decision. We'll like, cross that bridge when we get there, okay? Yeah, that'd be a pretty tough one, because we can't be wasting votes. So, but don't worry, you guys, I will tell you guys. Isn't Kamala black? I think she's part black, so what? Or Indian? I'm not sure, but so what? What is the problem? What, are you being racist? Just so you guys know, like, literally, African Americans are, like, fucking way smarter than fucking you whites or you crackers. Just so you guys know, the reason why, statistically speaking, over in Africa they have a low IQ, maybe perhaps that might have something to do with the fact that they're starving. Maybe that might have something to do with the fact that, yeah, like, a woman who's given no food, no water, no nutrients, like, yeah, like, it's a miracle that they even make it to birth. So that's why the IQ is low. So just so you guys know, but no, the African Americans here in our country are 100% fucking smarter than the whites, bro. Like, every African American that I've met, always been smarter than the average white. Period. So I hate how, you see, they do the same thing with women. It's like they look at the data in Africa where they are starving. You've seen those commercials. And by the way, that's what causes over in Africa. If anybody, if any human, if any woman was starving and in that condition while she was pregnant, so like, for example, even if you're a white woman, if you're dealing with anorexia, let's say a white woman and she's not eating because she's dealing with anorexia, she's going to be likely to, the baby's not going to make it, or if it is born, it's going to likely have a lower IQ and health problems. That's everything to do with nutrition. Do you guys understand that? So fuck all of you racist, bro. You guys are all fucking racist, man. And you racists are like the stupidest people like on the planet. You really are, and it's fucking annoying. It's so annoying, but fuck you whites, man. This is why nobody likes you. So after I just explained why Africa statistically has lower IQ, having nothing to do with who they are as people, nothing to do with their genetics, but everything to do with the fact that they don't have access to food, and they're emaciated. This would happen to anybody starving. Even a girl that like might just be anorexic, not eating, would be at a high risk for miscarriage, or if born, birth defects and low IQ. How's the brain gonna develop when there's no food? So I disprove you retards, and then a white male in my chat said, she's dumb. Oh, you shut the fuck up. You are what you say I am, bitch. Fuck you. Like, you racists, like, infuriate me, and I am not white. I am not white. You know, like, you know, I don't really like, you know, here's what I don't like about this, like, race thing, or, like, oh, what are you? You know, and when they have you, tick a box, like, it's not that simple. You know, I feel like it's just, you know, because if you actually think about it, like, so if you look at evolution, like, one, evolution is not completely understood fully, one, and then also, yeah, somebody may, like, look white. Like, there's a lot of people that may look white, but they're not white. For example, there's people from Africa that are white. Elon Musk. So, just so you guys know, I mean, it's more than just appearance. And also, like, not all of Europe is the same. I mean, like, yeah, a lot of people are European. Europe is big, but not all Europeans are the same. Period. So, it's not really. It doesn't really feel accurate to. Oh, you're just white. Oh, if you live in America or you were in Europe, you're like, it's just stupid people shit. Like, yeah, so I don't like that, but, I'll tell you guys who I consider, or I guess what I consider white. Somebody who, okay, so somebody that I guess I'd consider white is, if you have, like, no melanin, if you can't even tan, you have incestual blue eye. Yeah, if I see traits of incest. So if I see, like, the soulless shade of white and any incest trait, I'll consider you white. If you guys get what I mean. But I'm actually not joking. Did you guys know that the lack of melanin is actually, the scientists, you guys could look into this. It's actually correlated with, they say that people who can't hold melanin, it's because they're, it causes their, like, the part of their DNA where it's responsible for their personality to crystallize, and basically this is where the theory white people are soulless comes from. There's actually, like, a scientific, you guys could look into it. I don't know the exact thing. It's something about the DNA crystallizing due to the lack of melanin, but, it's true that blue eyes are from incest, so if you have incestual blue and you don't hold any melanin, like, yeah, you're white. So... like, let's see if there's a benchmark for this, because, like, yeah, like, most people, like truly, guys, like, honestly, there's not a lot of truly, like white people. Like, there's not a lot, because the thing is, most people don't come from fucking several generations of incest. So perhaps, yeah, maybe in places like Alabama where, incest is a big hit over there, yeah, I'm sure and there are more white people. It's because of incest. Like, guys, like, actually think about it. I mean, again, like, more than likely, like, a big portion of the people that are, like, fully white, low-key, yeah, it is gonna be a lot of incest. I want you to look at the criminal records, do a background check on the family members, because it's just, like, you guys get what I'm saying. I mean, most people, like, may have had may have had white family members in their bloodline, but there's, like, Hispanic, or there's Italian, or it's just more nuanced, right? So, does that make sense? I mean, but let's see, what is considered white? Ethnicity. Or let's see, white American. Yeah, no, this is bullshit. So they're trying to claim that individuals having origins in any Europe, Middle East, or no, yeah, this is fucking bullshit. So pretty much, according to the definition, if you're Europe, Middle East, or North Africa, it's, yeah, no, fuck that shit, man. Look, dude, I'm gonna, like, back this up. If, white people are cave-a-beast. If white equals Neanderthal. Most people are not Neanderthals. Most people are way past that point of evolution, okay? So that's what I mean by that. So if you look at the typical, like, racist male, right? The racist, if you think about, hillbilly, it's like, look up their ancestors. They still resemble their ancestors. So, a Neandra beast, cave a beast, because, yeah, like I said, the majority of people are way past the point and have way past evolved past the cave a beast days. So, I guess, like, these racist white males, right, and, like, typical trucker look, and those are the, make up, like, the majority of the racist men, and the worst men, by the way. Yeah, just cave a beast, unevolved cavemen of many generations of incest. Because, like, yeah, like I said, I mean, it is interesting, we have a lot of racism in this country, but the truth is, it's like, most people are not white. Like, you guys, I've had, like, so many friends that, like, I've met people that, like, are fully Hispanic, like, fully Hispanic, but they're white. You know, if you just looked at them, just a picture, you'd assume, oh, that they're white, but no, that's not the case. But then you meet them and you know, oh, like, no, they're not. Like, they're, you know, and then, like, also same thing with, like, there's some Indians that are white. You know, there's Indians that are white. There's Africans that are white. Like, I don't think you guys really understand how this shit works. So, yeah, literally, and, like, this is just such a stupid issue, or this is just so stupid. Like, I think that, you know, but, like, all I have to say is I celebrate the fact that the white race is, declining. I celebrate that, and, I can't wait till we live in a world where we have all female president and great, you know, supporting leaders, or, great supporting roles for our female president, like Mondani, Barack Obama, and, who's another good one? You know, I mean, I think Newsom's good, but, I mean, yeah, so, like, pretty much we have, like, you know, but I like, yeah, Mondani, Barack's, and maybe a couple Newsoms, but, and all women leaders. I can't wait for that. Oh, you guys are sweet. Yeah, no, seriously, it's like literally every war has been started by a man. You know, there are good male leaders, but it's rare. You know, but definitely, or you know what, we've actually been very privileged. I actually take that back. We've had great people. Like, look at Mondani, right? Look at how good he's doing. I mean, I actually hope that he runs. Honestly, like, I mean, I want to have a female president. Like, I want to see Kamala win the next election. But, you know, worst case, if, you know, because I know part of what's keeping women from getting elected is misogyny, and it's disgusting, and it's not, you know, and it's a lot deeper, because technically I'm pretty sure the population, we have 51% women, but the problem is, it's like there are a lot of women that, you know, their husbands are telling them who to vote for and things like that. There is a lot of that, and I think that gets underestimated a lot. You know, I only am aware of this because I had, like, a girl that part of my community, she spoke to me on VC when I was doing, like, the debates, and she told me that, you know, oh, you're saying things that women wish, or women want to say but can't, or women are too afraid to say. I'm like, and I've had so many women tell me this, that I'm saying things that women want to say but are afraid to say, and I've always been confused. It's like, well, just say it, or, like, why don't you say it, right? And then that's when she explained, oh, well, the reason why women are too afraid to say it is because they have males in their life that would harm them, that would physically harm them, like beat them. She has told me that she has had, so male partners and male friends. Male friends. Apparently there's some males that will physically assault their female friends if they say something they don't like. It's so strange, but it's very real, and it happens in this country. I didn't even know that this was going on, but this is what women mean when they say things like, this girl's saying what we want to say and can't. So, but that obviously will be affecting, like, the votes, right? So cute. But anyways, you guys, let me know if you guys have any other questions. Oh my god, I didn't know she, like, laid down with me. Dude, I would never be brainwashed by any male, dude. Dude, like, if I had a fucking racist, conservative bro, I'd shoot it, show him out the door. Oh my my god. But yeah, no, dude, like, I fucking hate these, like, conservative racist moids, bro. Like, if I was, like, stuck with one for, like, dude, I don't think I'd make it past an hour with one, bro. And I got a $20,000 collection, bro. I know I'd be fucked. I know. I'd walk out in orange, man. Cause yeah, no, like, I hate these males so much. I've, like, literally, like, I can't even stand them, like, when these conservative, racist males, like, talk shit in my chat or, like, on X. Like, dude, 100%, you leave me in the room alone with one, I, yeah, he's probably not gonna breathe. If you check back in with him, he probably won't be around. I'll just say that. And I really mean it, because I find these people so fucking insufferable, and I fucking hate them. I fucking hate racists. I hate these fucking misogynists. They're just so fucking annoying. So. You know, Robbie, who did you vote for? Did you vote for Kamala? Unless you voted for Kamala, you could shut the fuck up. Oh, and I also do want to point something out, because I did research, because I looked into the voting results by race, because I had, like, white people saying, like, being typical, right? But the overwhelming majority of people that voted for Kamala, I think, like, over 70% of men, African American males, and almost, like, 90% plus of the African American women voted for Kamala. So that really goes to show that this whole DEI thing is a lie. We see where the smarter demographic is. Obviously, the African Americans. So all these retard whites voted for Trump, and look at what's happening. And it's not like Trump's like Trump's not slick. Trump's an open book. It's not hard to figure out that this is somebody that's not qualified. Just point blank period, unqualified, and isn't serious. This is somebody that's like a troll. So, I mean, that really goes to show, like I said, like, where the majority of our smart people lie. So I wanted to point that out. Seriously. From what I could see, it looks like the smartest race we have in our country are African Americans. They voted right. You whites, the majority of people that voted for what's going on are you whites, man. So, yeah, you guys could look into the data. It's fucking crazy, bro. Even the Hispanics, it was pretty, like, like, with the men, like, yeah, it almost looks similar to, like, the whites. So, I mean, yeah, no, seriously, this is something to think about. Look at, okay, the reason why Africa is in the condition, oh my god, man, you guys are about to piss me off, bro. You guys are about to piss me off. The only reason why Africa's in the condition that it's in is because African Americans are not violent, murderous monsters like white people are. You whites have massacred millions of people and have stolen trillions from many different civilizations, and pretty much everything you have is stolen, FYI. Look into it. This is true. You whites, you only make up 10% of the population, but you've committed almost all the crimes against humanity. You're responsible for almost all of the crimes against humanity, but you make up so small percentage of the population. Yeah. You guys like to point the finger at others all the time. You like to point the fingers. It's like every group. You like to point the finger at you point the finger at, like, Arabs, for example. You call them Karis, but you point the finger, look what they did this. You point the finger at Hispanics, look at the gangs that's going on. You point the finger, like I said, at everybody else. But except, you know, and you conveniently ignore the fact that, again, you are the people that have literally committed the most crimes against humanity. Oh, but it doesn't count because it's in the name of God, huh? Just so you guys know, the overwhelming majority, like all of the massacres, all of the bloodshed, all of the killing everybody and taking all of their things, they did it in the name of God, so I guess it doesn't count. So when you guys genocided, when you Christians, aka whites, genocided multiple different like groups of people to steal their things, you think it doesn't count because, well, Jesus wanted a real good God. So wouldn't that make you a terrorist? It's like you whites, you know, it's very interesting that you guys make up the majority of the terrorist acts. You make up the majority of terrorism, actually, but you never get the credit you deserve. How very interesting, isn't it? You know, I'm sure we could all think of several examples. Elliot Rogers being one, but there's multiple. But yeah, you guys straight up, you actually do make the majority of terrorists, but yet no one says, why don't you get the credit for this? So, yeah, and it's just shit like that that pisses me off. Like I said, at this point, dude, like, this is really getting ridiculous. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Nope, nope, nope. The Catholics are part of your gang. Nope, nope, nope. To all of you Christians saying, oh, well, those are Catholic. No, 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 no. You shut the fuck up. These are all your buddies. No, 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 no. You all fucking whack off to the same God, man. So shut the fuck up. This is still your tribe. This is still your gang. So, still your neighbor. So you guys can't just, yeah, all right, okay. So I think I've made my point here, right? You know, again, the point I'm trying to make is racist people are retards. Jesus, no, 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 you lie. You fucking lie, bitch. Jesus rebukes the cat. No, he doesn't. Well, all the Catholics seem to believe that Jesus loves them. The Catholics seem to believe that they're besties and buddy with Jesus, so you don't get to just, that's not how that shit works. You don't get to rewrite history and rewrite facts. So, no, you're all under the same umbrella. Christian, Catholic, bro, you're all the same umbrella, okay? It's a different denomination, but you're all under the same umbrella. Okay? Somebody said, well, we think, guys, dude, Jesus was likely a fucking con artist. Bro, like, literally, all Jesus was is, like, essentially the first course, bro. Like, honestly. You know, this is so crazy. Not even credible. Not even credible. You know, and it's interesting, I can't tell if you guys are just mentally ill or if you guys are just gaslighting, but, yeah, because, like, I've seen a lot of males say, like, oh, God made, or man made woman, it's like, alright, bitch. So I expect you to not be complaining about male loneliness epidemic. I expect you to stop crying and begging, demanding the government give you a government wife. Just go to Texas Roadhouse and just get a couple ribs, put them in a little Ziploc bags, and go build your own girlfriend then. It's just so ridiculous, not even credible. Literally, it's obviously like a scam. Very obviously, like, dude, it's just so ridiculous. None of it's credible. I mean, and religion is a net negative. This is the facts. Religion has done nothing. These are the facts. This is the cold, hard facts. I don't care about your emotions. Cold, hard facts. It's done nothing but result in the abuse of women, a massacre, murder of millions, billions of people, fucking destroy lives. Religion is very disgusting, and I think the same of all religion, just so you guys know. I mean, I think that Christians get the worst rep because you guys have a lot of crackheads and a lot of people embarrassing your religion. So, yeah, I think that, you know, maybe that's why religion or Christianity gets the most heat. It's just that you have the most retards that are, like, disgracing your religion. That's it. But all of them are bad, okay? Because and you know it's bad because they rely on children. Like they literally they depend on the what's the word? The fuck, what's the word? The exploitation of children. What they, otherwise religion would die. They use children to keep their religion alive. They want to brainwash you at a young age. Oh, you know, da da da, like you're obligated to. I don't know what they're telling you guys, but they obviously, I could see that they create an obligation in you guys, and they create some sense of guilt in you guys, and they to make you feel compelled. And also, this is what they actually literally used to do back in the old days. They literally used to, oh, breed. God wants you to have 10 more babies. They'd encourage, this is why marriage is a religious, what's it called, system. Marriage is literally, religions came up with this because they want you to breed. They want to create a system so you could breed more worshipers, breed more followers, so you breed more donations, breed more slaves, breed more members to our cult, more cash, more soldiers, more killers. So when we go in and try to wipe out a civilization, we could do it with no struggle because we've managed to trick all our retards to breed 10 per tard. And we started out with just 1,000 and boom, now we're at 10,000. That's exactly what it is. And boom, you keep doing that. Now we outnumber we are bigger than, what's the word? The world. And we could go in and kill and take whatever we want. I think we all agree that Hitler is disgusting, and what Hitler did was disgusting, right? It was wrong. Do you understand that the Christianity, like your religion, that is literally what you guys did? Look at history. That is literally what you guys would do, but you never got the credit you deserve. You never got the credit that you guys deserved. Just like with terrorism. The whites make up the most terrorism, but yet you don't get the credit that you deserve for making up the most terrorists. Same thing with, we condemned Hitler. He's literally known as a monster, and he is a monster. But when you guys literally did the same thing as Hitler, you literally fucking did, and multiple times, and it's been going on for a while. Obviously, this doesn't happen, now it's, this doesn't happen, like, today as much, where the church is, but, how do I say, but, back then, this is what religion was all about. Right? I mean, you don't really see the church acting as a military, like, we're gonna go take all these people's thing because God said so, right? That doesn't slide in today's society anymore, right? But this is this is what religion's all about when it first got created. It's essentially a gang, okay? So it really is essentially like a gang. And even though the church doesn't, command or, like, direct unalivings or massacres anymore, church or religion very much is still a huge net negative today. Okay, why are you so involved with the kids? Is it because your religion would die without them? Is it because you rely on brainwashing children at a young age to keep this garbage alive? You don't need to be told what morals are. Perhaps you just don't have a moral compass. Just fucking look up the laws in your area and follow them. I mean, it's quite simple. And what's so hard about accepting death? Why is everybody so afraid of death? Of course there's not going to be anything. There was nothing before you were born. It's not like before you were born you were in heaven or anywhere else except nothing. And what's so bad about that? Why does everybody fear death so much? Is it because we were told to fear death? Like I said, I mean, it's just ridiculous. I mean, maybe perhaps there's a monetary gain. Maybe perhaps there's a reason why bigger entities want us to fear death. And, like, don't get me wrong. I mean, obviously, even me, like, I wouldn't want to die in a car crash, or I don't want to die I don't want to die in a terrible way, but I'm not afraid to die. Like, I'm not afraid of natural death, and I'm not afraid of what happens after death. It's a permanent nap. I don't think there's anything wrong with not wanting a uncomfortable death, but, like, to fear death so much to the point of there must be more. No, there's not more, and why aren't you okay with that? It's like, I do think society has brainwashed people into fearing death, which, again, it's natural. Animals die, everything dies. They've brainwashed because you know what? There's a lot of fucking money. There is a lot of fucking money on, lot of money on the table when you keep people fearing death. How much money, how much do these churches make? How fucking rich are these church people? Because, yeah, like a big portion of the people who are religious and continue showing up, continue providing labor, providing money, right? Providing free recruiting service, like, you know, for example, like MLS, or what's it called, like, you know, the triangle, the marketing pyramid scheme. Those are known to be scams, right? But when the church does it, it's somehow not a scam. Multi-level marketing, MLMs, right? We've heard about how MLMs are all scams, multi-level marketing. Oh, that's like stupid people shit, but like literally the church has been doing MLM, but you know what? It's an even bigger scam because you don't get paid shit. But you just get to feel more certain that you'll go to this magic place, heaven. And it's like so ridiculous. Like I said, heaven and hell is right now. Heaven and hell is right now, and like I said, with life comes death. And you know, like I've never died before, but I could promise you one thing. You won't be sad. You won't mind at all that there's nothing after death. Because guess what? You won't be conscious to feel or think anything. So you're going to go right back to before you were born. You know, when I think of 50 years ago before I was born, I feel nothing, I think nothing. Because I wasn't around. That's where you're going when you die. That's it. It's simple. You know, I mean, it's not hard to figure out. Like, literally. I don't think church makes people be a good person. No, literally, a good person's a good person. That's it. People will do the right thing because they don't want to get caught doing the wrong thing and face the consequences of that, or they'll do the right thing because it's something called guilt. You don't need an IKEA directions on what's right and wrong. You know, obviously, like screwing someone over, right, or like fucking like hurting somebody, right, or setting someone's house on fire. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on. And if you are so like detached from reality that you do need IKEA directions because you wouldn't know otherwise, that it's not good to like pew pew random people, or that it's not wrong to take people's things that are not yours, then you know perhaps you know, a loony bin, perhaps a mental hospital. Like it's just crazy, bro. Yes, you were never born. Yeah, a lot of people do because men have done everything they can to make the world so exhausting. You know, and it's like all women are trying to do, all feminists slash man haters are trying to do is just, like I said, I mean, I'd say we are living hell. We have hell on earth, you know, and there's no reason we can't have heaven on earth, right? You know, life, you know, I think that, you know, we could make life good or we could make life bad. I think we should do everything we can to make life positive and make it as close, because this is our heaven and hell. This is it. This is the truth, regardless of what you, delusional, oh, there's something more. Regardless of what you guys want to think, this is it. So, you know. And like, you know, and like it's I also want to say it is very interesting that males say that religion is good, it gives people morals. Well, in terms of men saying that religion gives them morals or makes them good people, all I've really seen men do with religion is try to weaponize it, or fucking verbally abuse women with it. You need to let me fuck you over because the Bible is basically what I hear. Or, you know, you need to just fucking, like, do this completely ridiculous thing that I'm asking, like, just drop out of school because of religion. Or you need to, like, let me lock you up in a basement and just don't do anything. Just be in my basement and sit there because religion. Like, basically, right? Like, pretty much. You know, I all I've seen is men try to, or attack women, like, what you're wearing, or OnlyFans is wrong, and, like, I have a right to fucking harass you. and fucking cyber harass you, because religion, it's just so stupid. So no, I actually think religion, if anything, it's a total net negative. You know, if you've ever met somebody that was religious and nice, they were already nice people. They're already nice people. They just happen to be nice and brainwashed. That's it. But the majority of what religion is actually doing is just being used as a tool to harass people, more specifically women. No, actually men too. Look at how they treat gay men. It's disgusting. And, you know, if I've heard about Jesus, and if you take it at face value, logically speaking here, I mean, it looks like Jesus may have been gay, or the very first gay icon. What, he had a compound with 13 boyfriends or something like that. And he, like, washed his feet. Like, that's a little weird. I don't know, man. I mean, if you had a compound, basically a mega mansion, are you gonna move in 10 sweaty males, or, like, hot girls, like, models? Or a girlfriend. Yeah, like exactly. So, yeah, if you take it at face value, I mean, yeah, it says that Jesus never slept with a woman. It never said that he didn't hook up with men. So, and like I said, I mean, I support the LGBTQ community, but isn't that interesting? How, like, religion is used, you know, they've literally unalived people for being gay. There are parents that actually, you know, seriously, look into it. It's so disgusting. There's parents that unalive their children. There's parents that abuse their children for being gay, you know, and, you know, religion's supposed to be about God, right? And God's supposed to be the one that created the world. Well, very interesting for this being a religion that's supposed to be a relationship to God, and God who created the world and therefore also created the science. You know, it's very interesting. It happens to be very anti-science. You know, if there's an opposite, if there were to be an opposite of God, it would be religion, because God, who created the world, which includes science, would not be anti-science. This would be the opposite. Are you guys understanding the logic here? So it's just literally crack babble. And I want to remind you that the Bible is written by 14, obviously, men and unsigned. I know we've all seen alt accounts, all these men making these hateful pages, talking a bunch of shit with random usernames, profile pic, no profile pic. Yeah, that's basically who wrote the Bible. Like, go into a comment section and just fucking, like, imagine, like, any of these 10 fucking punk asses with no profile picture and a random username. Yeah, that's basically who wrote your Bible, buddy. Of course it's unsigned, typical male behavior. I mean, it's men's nature. When men are ashamed, when men are ashamed, of course they don't sign it. Of course, oh, I don't want to sign it, but I'll definitely write a bunch of shit. Men's nature, bro. So this is so stupid. Wake up, guys. Wake up. You know, this is not good. A lesbian girl was thrown homeless by her own parents for being gay. Yeah, exactly. God, by the way. And oh, back to science. So you have religious people abusing children, harming children, committing hate crimes against their own children, unaliving children. And this is not just their children, these are people. This is how you're treating people. On the basis of being gay. Scientifically speaking, sexuality is fluid. This is scientifically proven. This is science. And again, if there is a God, then that God would be who created science. Are we kind of making sense? So, if anything, religion is anti-God. Religion is demonic then, because it's going against God, because part of God, if there is a God, is the science. The rules of the world and rules of, I guess, the physics, right? The physics and rules of planet, the world, biology, right, would be set, if there was a God, by God. God put the settings and the science and the settings and all of these things, so why would religion be against the very biology or the very mechanics of what the world and what biology is, if it's its creation? Am I kind of making sense to you guys a little bit? Like, are you guys understanding the concept? So if anything, you religious people, I don't know what the fuck you're worshiping, man. It's definitely not no God, but you know, man, it's sounding like Satan, quite frankly. Sounding like Satan. So I really hope you tards wake up, bro. It's not good. It's really not good, man. You know, you guys, it's okay to accept, you know what? Every fucking thing on this planet is gonna die. All right? This is one thing all life is equal in. The ants will die, bugs will die, cats will die, lions will die, women will die. Even the most beautiful woman on earth, unfortunately. They will die. Just like all of you moids will. Just like the fish. Everything dies. So why is that so hard for you guys to accept? And it's okay. You know? I mean, like, you're not afraid to go to sleep. You're not afraid to fall out of consciousness to go to bed. So why are you so afraid to fall out of consciousness when it's your time to pass? You know, like, it's crazy. Like, I don't understand the fear of death. Like, I don't care. And also, like, when you die, or, like, if you die a normal, first of all, people die in all kinds of different ways. The best way to die is in your sleep, obviously, naturally, right? Like how a pet will die. They don't feel anything. It's just like they're taking a never-ending sleep. When you're in deep sleep, you could literally never wake up and you'd never know it, or care or realize it. You just be in never-ending deep sleep. So, you guys kind of get the point I'm making. I do think this fear of death, which, by the way, I do think this fear of death actually results in murders, just so you guys know. I actually think the fear of death, yeah, not only are there there are entities that get rich off of fear of death, and they use fear of death to control people too, but believe it or not, fear of death causes a lot of violence and massacre, just so you guys know. Because if we didn't fear death, and if we understood, right, that it's just part of life, and we saw it for what it was, I don't think that we'd see as much massacre. Or, like, do you guys get what I mean? Like, when, because the majority of people who commit murders are men, and I think when males commit murder, they think, oh, you know, this is, like, the best way to hurt somebody, and it's like, yeah, I don't think you realize, buddy, like, once you kill them, like, they're not alive, like, they're, you know, like you guys get what I'm saying? It's like the person you kill doesn't suffer, it's everybody around them. It's their family, it's their friends, it's the people that know them. That's who you're hurting. Because, yeah, no, that person's like a forever nap on a cloud. They're not thinking. It's not like, you know, like a GTA screen wasted. Oh, fuck. Man, I need to respawn. Like, no, like, there's just, like, it's like a permanent nap. So, yeah, and therefore resulting in sadness in the world, distress, mental illness, and sadness in the world, right? It's just fucked. It's not good. You think the murderer cares about? No, the murderer doesn't. Again, you retards don't understand. The fear of death, the society, okay, this societal, this, I do believe it's an artificial, I actually do think it's artificial. I actually really do. Because otherwise we'd be afraid to go to sleep. But this artificial fear of death instilled in people causes a lot of murder. Causes a lot of murder. Okay? It's men that murder, and when they murder people, they think that they're hurting the person, da-da-da. You don't understand. You don't understand that you're... I mean, obviously, nobody wants to go out like that. Yes, they're obviously very uncomfortable, right? Because when somebody, let's say somebody gets pew-pewed, it's an awful way to die, but in about 5 minutes, they're gonna be in a cozy permanent nap. Like, you guys get what I'm saying? Really, who's suffering are the family and the people that know them. This is really who's gonna be suffering and thinking about it for months on and years and affected. This is actually who you're doing damage to. So I think that as a world, if we accepted death for what it is, right, and if we, you know, we're comfortable in accepting death for what it is, we wouldn't see as many murders. That's a fact. Am I making sense to you guys? You know, I think that this irrational like fear of death, and like I said, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with wanting to live a long, healthy life. There's nothing wrong with avoiding it, obviously, but the irrational fear of death, right? You know, this misunderstanding of death, this large discomfort in death, and this unwillingness to accept that it's part of life is what I mean. I do think that's like psychological damage. Psychological damage. No, that's not true. Most murders are driven by people like haters, like, oh, I hate this person, or this person pissed me off, and I want to hurt them. And because men associate, or people associate death with ultimate harm, ultimate suffering, when it's actually not for the person you're unaliving. Maybe for, like I said, for 5 minutes or 2 minutes before, like, once they fall out of conscious, like, yeah, they're laying on the cozy cloud permanently. Like this is what I mean by this. Um, you know, so anyways, you guys, I do think religion has a lot to do with why we have this irrational fear of death. Religion has quite literally uh, massacred billions of people, okay? But they've also left permanent damage on the planet, I do think that they're the ones that created, also kind of the government too, because, like, they need a way to, like, you know, in a way, like, control people, right? Like, don't do this or you get death penalty, right? But I think mostly, like, religion, they rely a lot on creating. That's kind of like the person who created a virus so they could sell antivirus. This is exactly what the religions do. They create this fear of death virus. We accept life, but we can't accept death virus. So they could sell you the cure. Give me all of your time and show up here. You'll be donating in no time, and you need to have more kids because I want more money. All right? Do what I say and spread my message. I'm trying to fulfill my agenda and line my pockets. This is your solution. Keep paying for my solution. I have created this irrational fear of death and refusal to accept death with life. So you could pay me to make you feel better and do what I want to make you feel better. Same concept as the virus. No, nobody needs it. Literally, again, religion is a net negative. It's not good. So, you know, like I said, you guys, it's totally a net negative. It's not doing anything for you. I've never been religious in my whole life, ever. And you know what? Everybody it gets, like, stressed out. Everybody gets upset. I've never needed to, oh, I need to run to a church. It's like, no. It's like, if you have guilt, you see, this is where it's like, you know, like, life's not hard, it's simple. Like, you know, one reason people run to church is because they have guilt. If you have guilt, go to that person you wronged and fucking make it up to them. Buy them a gift. Fucking apologize. Maybe if you really fucked up, buy a couple gifts. You know, simple. You know, if you, wait, what else? If you have thoughts about hurting people, you go to a doctor, bro. You go to a doctor. You don't get to just fucking ring around a rosy in church, and then when you hurt people, oh, I just go back to church and ring around a like, no. Oh, fuck you, actually. You're a monster. So, it's it. Like, I mean, you know, if you're going through something hard, therapist. Or just fucking, like, take a nap, man. Like, life is not hard. There is nothing that can't be solved with, like, help or a nap. Honestly, any problem you are thinking. That's it. You already have all the tools you need to make it through life. You have more than enough tools. You have extra tools. Because seriously, name me a single problem that you can't fix with thinking, napping, or seeking help. Honestly, truly, thinking and napping, you don't even need to seek the help. But you can if you want to, if help makes it easier. But all you need to do is think and nap. That fixes all problems. And snack. Literally. Oh, you're sad because of a loss. Think about it a little bit. And once you think about it for long enough, you'll realize, well, there's no point in me being sad. Because with life comes death. And this is a waste of time. I'm gonna be dying here pretty soon, so I might as well enjoy my life while I'm alive. So if you think long enough, you'll come to that conclusion. Boom. You didn't need to run to church and join a cult and fucking get brainwashed and support an evil entity that harms people and has blood all over the buildings, the church. There's blood all over. You didn't need to do any of that. So yeah, literally. I hope that this, like, helps you guys, give you guys some perspective, you know? Any other questions you guys have for me? Oh my god. He's so adorable. You know, and I kind of understand people's, like, fear a little bit, because I remember when I was a lot younger. Oh, that's my washing machine. Don't worry. When I was a lot younger, I used to kind of, you know, I've never believed in the religion thing. I've always, you know, had my head on, right? But, like, I'd worry, because, like, oh my god, it's like, what if I die one day? Oh my god, and I'm not gonna be able to pet Molly? Like, I'm not gonna be able to pick her up? And, like, I felt so overwhelmed with this. But then I just, like, would think. And then I came to the conclusion this is a waste of time to be worrying about, because I'm alive right now, and I could choose to enjoy my time or keep worrying about this, and then till it happens, and it won't even be bad. You know, it's kind of like, have you ever been afraid to do something, like maybe get a shot on your hand, like at the doctor's, or you're afraid to go on a roller coaster or a ride? You're so afraid, and then it wasn't even that bad. Yeah, so why would I waste all that time worrying for it, and then one day it's gonna happen, not even be bad, I'm just gonna be napping forever. So, you know, I've learned to, like, you know, these things don't bother me. You know, I'm not bothered when I think, oh, like, what if I die and I won't be able to hold Molly? I actually worry more about Molly dying. I worry more about Molly dying and how that might ruin my life and ruin my quality or ability to enjoy my life. These are the things I worry about, you know. So yeah, when you're, like, accepting of death, if anything, I feel like you value your life more, and you kind of, like, are more responsible, if that makes sense, because, like, you don't want to, like, because you understand that your life is something that is um a temporary this is it, a temporary experience, and it's meant to be taken seriously. My baby. Oh my god, yeah, no, I can't imagine, like, losing my baby. And I don't get upset. No point. I'm enjoying my time with her. Just like that. I'll check it in a minute. Yeah, because we need to go to the main channel. See how that shit's done. Alright, let's see. Oh, wow, 85. Yeah, you know, I should do more TED Talks here. Damn. Yeah. Dude, I really hope that's... Bro, I really hope I didn't take her health life away when I shaved her. Like, I love her. But, oh, she's so cute. You guys, I don't do any unbans, so if you're banned on my channel, you just need to make an alt account. You know, man, like, you charge you to follow the rules. You know, the rules aren't even, like, hard. You know, you guys need to conduct yourselves and be respectful. You know, it's not complicated. So make an alts and don't break the rules again, because I do not do unbans. Yeah, all my social medias, including the spicy content sites, located over in the link me, which is put in my chat. Oh my god, a bear came out. But guys, don't worry, she will be fluffy again in no time. Like bro, like I miss her fur, man. Guys, like I didn't want to shave her. Like I had no choice. My demonic son, and he infected her. All right, let's see. Yeah, that's on my demonic son, dude. But anyways, you guys, I'm glad you guys enjoyed the live. I can't believe that, bro. This, like, I was really shocked when I saw that the sun rose really early. It was rising at 5, bro. This must be the data centers, bro. Man, like I'm suspicious. I'm gonna do research. But yeah, you guys, um, I'm really glad that you guys found this helpful. You see, and if you guys take away anything from this, listen to woman. Listen to woman, man. But anyways, you guys, I'm gonna go to my main channel. Everybody go join my live.